Oakland, California. On May 25, 2011, around 2:20 in the afternoon, Deion Franklin and his friend Elle were riding on a bike through Ritchie Street, Elle being in the handlebars, when suddenly a white Honda stopped and a black male hopped out of the passenger side and started firing. Franklin and Elle ran in different directions, but Franklin was hit. An Oakland police officer was on duty patrolling East Oakland when he heard 6 to 8 gunshots. A few minutes later, a call came in about a body being found on Ritchie Street. He went to the location and found Deion Franklin dead face down in a driveway. His eyes were partially open. He appeared to have been shot multiple times. Franklin had gunshots to his upper arm, torso, and thighs. The fatal wound was a bullet that went through the heart and lungs. At the scene, 7 shell casings were found, 6 from a .45 caliber and 1 from a 9mm. The casing followed a route from the street to the driveway. The suspect in this case was arrested on July 6, 2011. According to witnesses, the vehicle involved in the shooting was a white Toyota. They also described the suspect as a heavy-set black male. Detectives received 3 different anonymous calls identifying the suspect as Nutcase Mike or Fat Mike. He was affiliated with a local youth program. At first, detectives believed Franklin was riding the bike solo until they were informed that Elle was with him during the incident. Elle didn't want to talk to the police the day of the crime because he didn't want to be labeled as a snitch. According to Elle, on the day of the murder, him and Franklin were making their way back to Elle's house from another friend's house. They were riding down Ritchie Street on a bike, Elle on the handlebars, when a white Honda Accord came from around the corner and stopped. At first, witnesses claimed that it was a white Toyota, but that wasn't the case. Elle saw Fat Mike or Nutcase Mike hop out the passenger side of the vehicle and began firing. Elle and Franklin ran in different directions. Elle saw a bullet fly past him and hit the ground. He also saw Franklin hit a corner and heard a couple more shots. About a couple minutes later, Elle made his way back and found Franklin on a driveway face down, his head slightly to the side. He was bleeding from his wounds, mouth wide open. His eyes were halfway closed and rolled back to his head. He wasn't breathing, and when Elle tried to talk to him, he didn't respond. Elle identified Fat Mike as Michael Hartzman in a photo lineup. Elle has seen Hartzman plenty of times at the youth program and at Castlemont High School. An expert of street gangs in Oakland said that Franklin and Elle were part of a local gang called the Taliban Mafia that loitered in Arroyo Park, which is near the crime scene. They have about 10 to 15 members. Fat Mike was part of another gang called Nutcase Gang, which formed in 2003. Their area is 96th Avenue between Peach and Cherry. The Nutcase Gang is clicked up with another gang called DNI. They are located on MacArthur Boulevard between 86th and 89th. Deidron Chapman, a member of Nutcase, was murdered in 2010. Allegedly, Taliban Mafia had something to do with it. 2 months later, a Taliban Mafia was killed. Detectives believe Franklin's death is the result of the ongoing beef between the Nut Boys and Taliban Mafia. Michael Hartzman was sentenced to 50 to life. He is currently incarcerated in Corcoran State Prison in Corcoran, California. After 25 years he will be eligible for parole on January of 2035. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.